Well, that didn't seem to help me, actually. What's up, agents? Zer here, welcome back to the lab, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Zelda Heart Containers Add-On, and this basically changes the heart system inside of Minecraft to be a little closer to that of the Legend of Zelda series, and you may already see a change right now, but I'm going to get into that in just a quick moment. And this add-on was created by someone by the name of Fletch. Apologies if I mispronounced this, but huge shout out to them. No social links for me to provide, but there will be a link down in the description if you guys want to go ahead and check out this add-on for yourself. And two more things that I want to go ahead and mention really quick. First off is that it actually does require experimental gameplay turned on. And secondly, and this is something that I've actually been getting asked in the comments of a number of my lab videos, I am not in the beta, so technically speaking, anyone who has Bedrock Edition can use this add-on without too much of an issue, and I understand the reason why they're asking this question, but hopefully that answers that, at least for this video. I imagine I'll probably have to answer this again multiple times later down the line. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So we actually have ourselves some mobs inside of these tubes. And yeah, I also almost forgot. I mentioned I noticed that there's a change that you guys may have already seen. And that's the fact that my hearts are down to 3. And this is actually by default. I did not modify this myself. Immediately I installed the add-on. But other than that, I did not change that myself. This is how many hearts you start off with when you actually first install this add-on. So I guess it does make sense. Actually, it does make a lot of sense because in Zelda games, at least as far as I'm aware, you only start off with 3 hearts, and then obviously I am already aware that you increase it as you go through the games. But yeah, so let's start off with the mobs. I do actually have some stuff down here that I'm going to discuss in just a few moments. But I'm actually going to go ahead and pull out the sword. And again, I'm going to discuss all this in just a few moments as well. So the reason why I have these mobs, these are all vanilla mobs, technically speaking. However, they do have some additional loot tables. And we're actually looking for 3 different items, 2 of which are somewhat common, and the third is actually an incredibly rare drop that, technically speaking, only comes from this particular add-on. The other 2 items are, technically speaking, vanilla items. So I'm going to go through all these mobs and kill them off first, and then we'll look through the loot that they drop and see what changes have been made. There it goes. That's the last spider taken care of, and it's not really important, but there are 7 of each of the mobs inside of each of these tubes. So let's go ahead and check out the loot and see exactly what from the loot tables has actually been changed on these guys. So first off, we have emeralds dropped along with the zombies, and technically speaking, there is another drop that they get that is, technically speaking, a vanilla item that they're not usually supposed to drop, and that's actually arrows. For whatever reason, I got unlucky, and I do have sharpness looting 3. I should technically say sharpness 5, just kills them quickly. But that's just something interesting. And there's another item that is an incredibly rare drop that I did not get from these guys. It's still incredibly rare with looting 3. So let's go through these skeletons, and yeah, as you can tell, we actually have these heart drop items, which this is the rare drop that I'm talking about. And unlucky as far as the emeralds are concerned. And the whole point behind the emeralds is because it's supposed to be indicative of rupees inside of the Legend of Zelda, and arrows, well, pretty much all mobs and our enemies, I should technically say, inside of Zelda, or at least most of them, will also drop arrows. And so yeah, we've got the emeralds drop from the creepers. And then the spiders, yeah, they also do drop arrows, and not sure why only the skeletons dropped only the hearts, but it's not really the point that I'm trying to get across. They all should technically drop it, it's just an incredibly rare drop. Alright, so next up, let's go ahead and discuss these items. We've got ourselves hearts, heart pieces, and heart containers. And these can technically be achieved via commands. I may actually, let me go ahead and show you guys this. So slash give at self. So if I start typing in the Zelda, okay, so as you can tell, these are what you actually would type in order to actually get what you want. But yeah, let's go ahead and discuss all these items, and the hearts, you may have noticed already, these do not stack. And technically speaking, what they do is two things. One, you can use them in crafting recipes, which I'm going to get into in just a quick moment. And the second thing is that if you eat them, then you will actually end up getting a full heart of health back onto your Minecraft player, which actually does technically make sense because that is how it works inside of Zelda. Admittedly, in Zelda, you just walk over it, you instantaneously pick it up, and then you instantaneously get that heart back. If you actually need to restore your health, that is, you'll pick up regardless. But that's what it's used for. And then the heart pieces and the heart containers we'll get into quickly. But first, let's go ahead and discuss these hearts. So you actually need 4 of these, and you're also going to need 4 iron ingots and 1 regular golden apple, not the enchanted ones, because those you cannot craft, which would make this a pain in the butt in order to actually get to work the way you want. It's just a regular golden apple using gold ingots. And so what you want to do is you want to go ahead and place down your 4 hearts inside of the crafting table at the edges, and then go ahead and take your golden apple. You want to go ahead and place this in the center, and then just place your iron ingots, I should technically say, around the corners, and that will get you a single heart piece. And alone, the heart pieces don't actually do anything. However, if you have a total of 4 heart pieces, you can go ahead and combine all 4 of these inside like this, and this will get you 1 heart container. And this is actually pretty self-explanatory as to what the heart container does if you play the Zelda games. However, I imagine some of you guys are probably wondering what it does inside of Minecraft, at least as far as this add-on is concerned. And that's if you go ahead and eat this, it will immediately be consumed. And if you take a look, I got a little bit of regen, which technically speaking, the reason why it does that is so that once you eat it, you'll get all of your health back. At least I think you're supposed to get all your health back. And then also, as you can tell, I have an extra heart. Whereas I originally had 3, I now have 4, which is not bad, all things considered. And apparently from what I'm reading on MCPEDL, there are actually mobs that will drop not only heart pieces, but heart containers as well. The Elder Guardians will drop heart pieces, and then the Ender Dragon and the Wither Boss both will drop full heart containers. So that's actually not bad, all things considered. We're actually going to be fighting the Wither in just a few moments to experiment with this, but what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and eat all 26 of these, and you may see where I'm going with this. So let's go ahead and eat them, and each and every time I eat one, obviously I get another heart, and this is going to go all the way up until I get a maximum of 30 hearts, and that's, as I said, that's the maximum amount of hearts that you can get with this particular add-on, which is not bad, all things considered, I'm not gonna lie. So let's go ahead and get our sword out, and we're gonna go ahead and take down the Wither and see how long we can last with just what we have. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all this geared up, and let me go ahead and get all the stuff that I need to go ahead and fight the actual wither and or technically summon. I've got all the stuff already. So let's go ahead and come in here, and I've got a little pocket in here for him to spawn in already set up. So let's see how this is gonna end up going. Let's go ahead and stand back and let this guy spawn in. So then if I go ahead and crouch just to protect myself. Ooh, okay. So it looks like I'm taking significantly less damage. It looks like I could be wrong. Alright. Alright. Try to kill this guy. Okay. So the extra hearts is definitely helping. I will say that much. The extra hearts is definitely helping. Alright, so I'm going to stand right here and try to regen my health if possible. It's probably not going to be easy. Okay. Okay, I am actually, like, about to die right here. That's not a good situation, but alright. Well, I'm going to have to re-strategize and fix this situation. This is definitely not good to be in. Alright, I'm gonna fix this situation, try to kill this guy. This is not good. Alright, so I'm back at it, and I actually have a totem of undying this time. I've got more in my inventory, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Oh, can I really not reach you from there? Alright. But the fact that I have these extra hearts definitely helped me out, admittedly. Alright, let's go ahead and pull this out. There we go. Well, that didn't seem to help me, actually. Alright, let's keep going. That was... Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna skip until I actually manage to beat him. Alright. I know I said I was gonna jump until I got to actually defeating the wither, but I decided that what I'm gonna go ahead and do is give myself some of these extra heart containers. And the reason why I did this is, first off, technically speaking, I do not get extra hearts, but this does instantly fill my hearts all the way back up to full. So I guess that's actually a good thing to have when fighting one of these things, whereas the Totems of Undying did not end up working. Which I'm not going to complain about, admittedly. But he's almost dead, technically speaking. Let's go and eat another one. Not that I really need it right now, but we're almost done here, so we just got... Yeah, there we go. We got him. Took long enough. There we go. And it's gonna explode. There we go. Alright. And so hopefully this wither goes away soon. Not that it really matters, but we actually have ourselves another start. And I don't know if it got caught, but I do actually get an extra heart container from that. I had a bunch in my inventory already, so it didn't really show it off, I will say that much. But that's actually not bad. Mainly, like I said, it took way longer than it technically should have to defeat the guy, but technically speaking, having the extra hearts did at least help, even though I did technically die like way too many times for it to really make a difference. But yeah, that's actually not a bad add-on. I am not gonna lie about that. I like the idea of this, all things considered. And yeah, that's actually all there is to this add-on. And something else I want to go and mention before I end things off. And that's the fact that the creator actually made a Legend of Zelda Master Sword add-on. And he also made a specific behavior pack that is meant to get the two add-ons to actually work together. So if you guys want me to go ahead and check out that add-on as well, then let me know, and I may do it in a few days, because this is actually a really awesome concept, at least the heart containers as well as the Master Sword add-on itself. So yeah, this is actually where I'm going to go ahead and end off this video. Mainly that with our boss fight took way too long, but at the same time I didn't have like super decent gear. I just wanted to see if potentially just having the 3 rows of hearts would help, but that obviously wasn't the case. But yeah, let's go ahead and end things off here. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you did, make sure that like button. I want to make sure that subscribe button for future content. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at AgentCPU0 to stay updated. This has been Zer0's. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I'll see you guys later.